So, kind of, I guess the next question here is, why do you think, just because you work with so many people, and not just Chinese buyers, but lots of different type of first-time Canadians, why do people tell you they're moving here? What's their motivation?
For Asian group, the most important reason is for education, for their next generation. Their overall focus is they want their kids to have the best education. And in China, it's too much competition, too many people. So they will spend all the money to send their kids out to have a good education. So those schools, like my focus area will be those have a top rank school area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you are very knowledgeable on the school system.
Yeah. So every year we have to look at the Fraser Institute, the rank, top 1 to top 10. We're kind of know the trend. Yeah.
Interesting on that. Mm-hmm. So as far as what your role in helping these people build some sort of a sense of community, you do a lot more than just help somebody buy and sell a home. It's helping somebody live here and establish some roots. So in terms of providing contacts, information, resources, what is your role in that?
My role?
Probably a lot.
A lot, yeah. At the beginning, before we have iPhone tablet, I think that I am their yellow page. Like, wow. They always call me and say, can you give me whose phone number? I mean, from haircut, facial, marriage consultant, divorce lawyer. So they even joke, say, you should do from kids born, like from baby to funeral.
Oh, yeah,
arrange everything for us.
That is something. That's incredible.
But it's true, because, I mean, realtors become this resource. Like, we tell people to know your community, help them with the various restaurants, you know, what school districts they should be in, how to get registered for schools.
Yeah.
Like, it's so important for, you know, the realtors watching to recognize that anybody coming to a new city, you just got to start that whole resource
center.
Yeah, absolutely. And Google's available now, but people still are looking for trusted referrals.
Yeah, personal recommendation. And you're right. For you to be the first person that somebody spends that much
time
with,
yes,
that's the first established relationship they have.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weight on that relationship. I bet.
So now it's now they don't use phones, so they just text me on WeChat. So I'm on the WeChat a lot to answer questions.
That's fun. Now, do you have a list of providers that you use, or is it sort of off the top of your head now, like?
Top of my head.
Top of your head. Okay.
I wanted to ask you. This wasn't on these questions here, but in terms of where people live in the city, and maybe answer this a little bit more broadly than just kind of your Chinese buyers and sellers, but people who are here for the first time. Are there certain communities or certain parts of the city where you just know have different demographics, and you'll try and, or by a cultural center, or does that play into where you help people house hunt?
Yeah, like I say, their major concern is education. So they normally will go to the top school ranking area.
So give me some examples of those right now. Some top school ranking areas.
Yeah. Like for high school, they want to go to St. Vincent Churchill High or Western Canada for public school. And that's for public school. And after like stay 10 years, 20 years, now they are, the new immigration, they are richer. So as soon as they come, they want to send their kids to private school. So that's why Aspen Hill became very popular, Springbank area,
Okay, which school?
The private high school.
Because the number one private school is Weber.
Okay.
And Rondo is all there.
Weber?
Weber.
Weber Academy.
Okay.
So, and people are specifically moving to those areas to have access to those high schools?
For private school, you don't have to live in the area, but they don't want a long transportation to school every day.
Interesting. So would people rather have a short commute for their children to school than a shorter commute to their jobs?
Yeah, kids is more important.
What advice would you give someone who has a client new to Canada?
Yeah, my advice is because I've been the new immigrant, and I know how I know the feeling. So for me, I will treat them very fair. I won't sell them anything higher than the market value because they are new.
Yes.
That's my principle. So because I want them to know they can trust me, I'd given lots of advice. Even because they are new, I need to educate them more. I let them know, like you're not new here, you will know everything if I will teach you everything. And so you won't find out after a couple of years that you are paying more than local. That's my advice, and that's my principle too. So like my first year customer till now, 20 years, they will tell me, you didn't change. You are still same as 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Other than be more knowledge. That advice is really good because you're right, and not because most people would take advantage, but I guess it's very easy for somebody to take. Just like sometimes I've gone to another country and you know, you're not the local person, so
they try to sell you higher. Yeah.
Totally, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that just happens. So I guess you're right to say we need to be extra fair and cautious with you because you don't know, and you're more of a trusted advisor than ever because they don't have the information to rely on.
I will point out the thing you shouldn't, even they want to put an offer, if I don't think that's good, I let them know. Every customer, I'll treat them as my own family. So I will think about if I want my family, my friend, buy this house with this price, and then I want them. So I won't buy them something I don't think is fair or is worth the value. Yeah.
That's great. Mm-hmm. So last question.
Sure.
Last question. You come from such a cool background, and I say cool because you've triumphed over it. You didn't know anybody.
Right.
You came here. What advice would you give someone now who is looking to drum up business? They might not be new to the business. They might be looking to get reignited. What advice would you give someone looking to get things going again?
I like to learn. Even I'm 20 years, I still look at the CIR education calendar every month, and I check which course I never take, I never go to. So my advice is never stop learning. I told to my team, never think you know enough, you learn enough. Yeah.
That's a very good point. And sometimes going to a class or attending something, even if you think you don't need it, it'll give you the little bit of motivation to make that phone call or send that email.
Yeah.
Or it'll give you an idea. You know what? I should pick up the phone and call this person because maybe they don't know that this exists or just something.
Right. I told myself every seminar or every course I attend, I only try to remember one thing, pick out one thing. And use it.
And you do it.
Use it, yeah. Yeah, like I took a Richard Robbins course. Every time I pick up one thing. Like the video things I pick up from last year because he showed the realtor doing the video like cooking in the kitchen, bath in the bathtub. So I feel it's fun. And then we do the iMovie, yeah. And one time he showed No,
absolutely not.
I remember one time he showed a slideshow. It's a group of zebra with one giraffe, and he say, "You want to be the zebra or the giraffe?" So after that course, I decide I want to focus on feng shui or staging because that's our culture, and I don't want to be just like everybody.
Yeah.
So I kind of made myself specialized, and then they come to me. Want me helping them because I know I can do something other realtor can't. Yeah.
That's great, Vivian. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us. Vivian's story is the thing I love about you the most is you are so humble and you are so happy. And you are such a successful business person and you help so many people and you are so calm and peaceful to be around. So there's lots of people can take away from you. So we're lucky to have you, and thank you for sharing your story with us. We appreciate it, Vivian.
Awesome. We also want to give a big shout out to Craft Beer Market for letting us use their space on 10th Avenue Southwest here to shoot this. And don't forget to check out agentpursuit.com. Follow us on Facebook and or follow us on Instagram, I guess, and like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Vivian.
Thank you.